Hello everyone, this is Pranjali from Profound EduTech. So in this session, we will understand one problem statement. So our today's problem statement is, we'll check whether the strings are anagram or not. Okay. So in this session, first we'll see what is anagram string. Okay. And then we will discuss algorithm based on that. And for this anagram strings, we will construct programs in C, C++, as well as in Java programming language. So first of all, we'll discuss what is anagram. Okay. So anagram means it is a dictionary meaning of the word anagram. So it is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters. So two strings are said to be anagrams if they make a meaningful word by rearranging or shuffling the letters of the string. Okay. In other words, we can say that two strings are anagrams if they contain the same characters but in different order. Okay. For example, very first example we'll discuss, that is keep. Okay. So spelling is K-E-E-P. And second string we have, that is pink. That is P-E-E-K. So exactly same letters we have rearranged, we have reshuffled. Okay. So this keep string, and again we have another string, that is pig. Now these two strings are anagram. More examples like heart and earth. Okay. So these are the examples, that is anagram strings. So now here we will discuss the algorithm for anagram string. So how to check whether the two strings are anagram or not. So first we'll discuss algorithm. Very first step is input two strings from user, or you can initialize your strings also. Then you have to check the length of each string. If the length of first string is not equal to the second string, then strings are not anagram. So for this anagram string, दोनों string का length should be same. Then third step is, if the length of both strings is equal, then convert your strings characters into the lowercase letters. That make the comparison of string very easier. Then after this, sort the characters of this string with the help of built-in functions of your C library, okay, to sort the string. And if there is no built-in function, then we'll convert the string to a character array. Next step, we must sort the converted string into character array. And last, we'll check for the equality of the strings. Okay. So यहाँ पे there are different ways to find out or to check the anagram of string. Okay. So you can create user defined function. You can use either for and if loop to check the conditions. It is totally dependent on you. Okay, so there are different ways. We'll see. First, we will write one algorithm, and based on that, first we will construct our program in C programming language. Then we will construct our program in C++, and then we will construct our program in Java programming language. Okay. So now here first we'll see algorithm. First step is So first we will read or initialize the strings. Okay. So for that, just a moment, I'm sharing my screen. Okay. Just a moment, just give me 1 to 2 minutes. Sorry for disturbance. Now we'll construct our algorithm. First, we'll write our algorithm. So first step, input two strings from the user. Okay. Then second, check the length of each string. Okay. Then if length of the first string is not equal to the second string, okay, अगर equal नहीं है, then strings are not anagram, okay. Then next, if the length of both strings is equal, okay, then we'll convert strings characters into lowercase letters, okay. Then next step, after this, we'll sort the characters of the strings, okay. So after converting your string characters into the lowercase letters, we will sort the characters of string, okay. So you can use built-in functions from your C programming language, okay, or we can use character add. And after this, we must sort the converted string into a character array, okay. And then last, we will check for equality of the strings, okay. So this is the algorithm to check whether strings are anagram or not. Now with the help of this, we'll construct our program. in C programming language. Okay, so for that, here I am using online compilers. Okay, so first we will construct our program in C programming language. So first we need link section. Okay, that is hash include stdio.h header file, and then we'll define our main function. So first we'll select our language, that is C. So first hash include stdio.h header file. Okay. Now here, as I told you, there are different ways to construct your program. Here I am using user-defined function to check whether your strings are anagram or not. So we'll define our function. So int, it is a return type of my function, and my function name is get anagram. Okay, you can give any name to your function, and then I'm passing two different parameters. So char subscript notation, then again char subscript notation. We'll define will define main function after this function declaration. So our main function, that is int main. And this main function first will declare array. Okay, so char arr of 1 and size suppose 50, then arr2 of 50. So declaration of array. Then we'll declare one variable, that is count. Okay. Then printf in C programming language for input, printf function is used. So here printf double quotes enter the first string. Okay. Here we'll use scanf function to accept input in C programming language. Scanf function is used to accept value from user. So scanf %s comma arr1. Exactly same will accept another string also. So printf double quotes enter the second string. Then scanf double quotes %s comma arr2. Okay, so this is just accepting two strings from user. Then we'll call our function from main function. So here I'm using count variable equals to your function name, that is get anagram, and then we'll pass two strings arr1 and then arr2. Okay. Now here we'll use if else statement to validate both strings are anagram or not. So here we'll define if count equals to 1. Okay. Then we'll use printf function to print particular message, that is %s and %s. Strings are an anagram of each other. Okay. So क्या प्रिंट किया है? Strings are an anagram of each other /n for new line, and we are printing both strings arr1 and then arr2. Then if block close on false, else block gets executed. If this condition is false, then we'll print one message, that is printf %s and %s strings are not an anagram of each other. Else block close. Okay. After that, we'll use a return statement. And then your main function close. After that, we will define our function. So function definition, end your function name, get anagram, and then your strings, that is char, arr, 1, comma, char, arr, 2. Okay. So now here we'll create two num arrays and initialize values, that is 10. So end num1 of 20 equals to, I'm using here 0, that is initialization part, and then num2 of 20, num2 of 20 equals to again initialization, that is 0. Okay. And then here we'll initialize one variable, that is I equals to 0. Now here we'll use while loop to check ARR is not null. Means first array, that is ARR1 is not null. So here we'll use while ARR1, okay, of I is not equal to /0. Okay. And then num1 of ARR1, okay, of I, then here we'll define single quote A, then subscript notation, plus plus semicolon, and then I plus plus, incrementation of I. After that, again we'll initialize I equals to 0. Okay. Now we'll again use while loop to check ARR2 is not null. Okay. So again, while ARR2 of I is not equals to /0. Okay. Then num2, then again here subscript notation ARR2 of I, okay, then A, and again plus plus. Exactly same incrementation of I, that is I plus plus. Then while loop close. After this, for loop, I equals to 0, I is less than 20, and then I plus plus. Now here we'll check, we'll compare strings, that is if num1 of I is not equals to num2 of I. Both arrays हमने यहाँ पे compare किए हैं, and then here we'll use return statement. So return 0. Okay. Then for loop close, and again here return a statement, that is return 1, and then your function definition close. Now we will check execution. Okay, just a moment. Semicolon is remaining. Okay. Definition will check again. Int get anagram char ARR of 1, comma char ARR of 2. Then int num1 of 20 equals to 0, comma num2 of 20 equals to again 0 and I equals to 0. After that, while ARR 1 of I is not equals to slash 0, then num1 of ARR 1 of I, then single quote A, square bracket plus plus semicolon, then I plus plus. Then again, while loop close, I equals to 0. Same for second array, that is while ARR2 of I is not equals to slash 0. Then num2 ARR2 of I, then single quote A plus plus I plus plus. Then for if num1 of I is not equals to num2 of I, and then return a 0 and return 1. So again we will check where is the problem. Okay. Expected semicolon before the token. Okay, let's check. एक remaining है. Yes, यहाँ पे okay, एक extra का हो गया है. So again, okay, just a moment. Space by mistakenly space हो गया है वहाँ पे. Now successfully our program execute हो गया है. First enter the first string. So we'll enter first string, that is heart. Okay. Then enter second string, that is earth. So can you see heart and earth strings are an anagram of each other. So heart and earth both strings का length same है and heart string का data heart string के letters rearrange किए हैं and after that earth word हमने define किया. So can you see these both strings are anagram. Okay. So in this way, you can construct your program in C programming language. Now we will construct exactly same program with the help of C++ programming language. So we'll select here language C++ and now we'll construct our program in C++. So first link section, that is hash include IO stream, then using namespace std. Okay. So now here we'll write function to check whether two strings are anagram or not. So here I am using one function. So return a type boolean, then function name, that is R anagram. Then here I am using string str1 comma string str2. Okay. Now we'll get length of both strings. So int and1 equals to str1 dot length function, and then int and2 equals to str2 dot length function. Okay. Now after this, if length of both strings is not same, then they cannot be anagram. So we will check if n1 not equal to n2. Okay, then return false. After that, we'll sort both the strings. Okay, so here sort str1 dot begin, and then here comma str1 dot end. Okay. Exactly same for another string. So sort str2 dot begin, comma str2 dot end. ओके, सो यहाँ पे हमने सॉर्ट किया है and now we'll compare sorted strings. So I'm using here for loop and I equals to 0, I is less than n1, I plus plus. Then if str1 of I is not equals to str2 of I, okay, then it will return false, okay. Then we'll use return true, okay. Then for loop, for loop, here inside this for loop, we have used if statement, then return false and then return true. Then here your function close. Now here we'll use main method. So int main. And this main method will initialize two strings. So string str1 equals to suppose gram, and then another string, that is string str2 equals to suppose arm. Okay, now we will call our function, that is if, then your function name, that is our anagram, will pass strings str1 comma str2 and then cout. So cout is used for output in C++ programming language. So cout, we will print one statement, that is the two strings are anagram of each other. Okay. Else we will print else the two strings are not anagram of each other. And then last return statement. Okay. And now we'll check output. Just a moment. Sort was not declared. Okay. So instead of this, we will use here hash include, sorry, bits slash stdc plus plus dot h. And now we'll check whether sort method. Okay. So see, can you see we have used both strings gram and arm. So now here two strings are not anagram of each other. Why? First string is gram and second string is arm. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेंथ इज नॉट करेक्ट एंड अगर आपने उसको स्वैप मींस रीअरेंज किए हैं लेटर्स तो फर्स्ट स्ट्रिंग में 4 लेटर्स है एंड अनदर स्ट्रिंग में 3 लेटर्स. ओके, so in this way you can construct your program in C++ programming language. Now we will construct our program in Java. Okay, so for Java I'm using one IDE, that is Eclipse. So again, as I told you, there are different ways to check whether your strings are anagram or not. So again, Java may be different ways here from which we'll use first way, that is we will use arrays class. Okay. So now here we'll construct one program. So new class, I'm going to create new class, that is suppose demo1. I want main method and then finish. So first here we'll import the package because we need arrays class. So import java.util.start. Arrays, it is a class which is present in util package. That's why you have to import this package. Now, in this main class, we'll define one function that checks if strings are anagram or not. So we'll declare one function that is static void is anagram. You can give any name to your function, and here I am passing two strings, string str1 and then string str2. Okay. Now here we'll remove white spaces from the string. So string s1 equals to str1 dot replace all. Okay. So replace all first double quotes slash s, and then here we'll define just double quotes semicolon. Now we'll remove white spaces from string 2 also. So exactly same, string s2 equals to str2 dot replace all, and then double quotes double slash s double quotes complete, and again here double quotes open and double quotes close. Now here we'll define status, that is boolean status equal to true. Okay. Now here we'll check the length of both strings are equal or not. So for that, if s1 dot length function is not equals to s2 dot length. Okay. Then if length of string is not equal, then status return hoga false. So we'll use status equals to false. Okay. After that, okay, so अगर length equal नहीं है तो it will return false, but executes if the length of string is equal. Okay, so else block execute होगा अगर आपका length equal. So here we'll use, first we will convert our string 1 into lowercase, and then we'll store it string, final string into the arrays 1. So char subscript notation, that is arrays 1 equal to s1 dot function name is to lowercase dot to character array. Okay. Again here first we'll convert the string 2 into lowercase, and then we'll convert it into character array, and final string will store into the second array. That is same char subscript notation array s2 equal to s2 dot to lowercase dot to character array. ओके, सो सक्सेसफुली यहाँ पे हमने कन्वर्ट किया है डेटा इनटू लोअर केस. ओके, आफ्टर दिस we'll store character array. Okay, that is array s1. So first arrays dot sort method is used for sorting, and first arrays 1. Exactly same for second. So arrays dot sort method, and then arrays 2. Okay. Now here we will compare the strings. So status equals to arrays dot equals method is used for comparison. That is array S1 and then array S2. Then here, here we'll define if status. Okay. So if status, and we will print if status return true. So if status, then in Java for output or for printing the message, system.out.println method is used. S1 space, then S2, okay, some space, and R anagrams, okay, and then else block. Else will print if status returns false. That is system.out.println S1 plus, okay, space. We will use one more statement, that is and again S1 space plus and plus. Okay. So else S1 and S2 are not anagrams. Okay. Then else block close and then your function definition close. And this main function will call our function. So for function calling, name of your function, that is anagram. And here first string will pass, that is heart. And then second string will pass, that is, or each and every letter will pass in uppercase characters, heart, and then earth. Okay. Then main method close and then your class definition close. So right now I have passed only two strings. We'll check for this. So run as Java application. Can you see heart and earth are anagrams? Now ye strings anagrams have. But instead of this, if we pass another string, suppose toss and suppose short. Now these are the different strings and we will check output. So see, toss and short are not anagrams. Okay. So in this way, you can check whether your strings are anagram or not. So already we have discussed one algorithm. First we have discussed, and based on that we have constructed our program in different programming languages. Okay. So in this way, you can check whether two strings are anagram or not. Okay. So we will stop here for the day. Thank you.